Things Ellen DeGeneres spends her millions on. Ellen DeGeneres is one of the wealthiest celebrities on television. The TV host has a $330 million net worth thanks to her career in television, and she doesn't hold back on spending her millions. She is also famous for making a fortune on real estate, buying and selling several homes during the last 2 decades. DeGeneres had a humble childhood, and she explained in an interview she wants to enjoy her fortune. "I am always going to just get what I want. I'm going to do what I want because I know there is an abundance and I will always have enough," she says. "And that's how I live my life. You shouldn't live your life in fear of money." Comedian Ellen DeGeneres has become a household name since performing stand-up in Louisiana and rising to become one of the richest self-made women in America. Here's how the comedian artist spends her million fortune, from luxury watches, flipping houses, to a helicopter ride over London. Number 10. Beverly Hills Compound. Ellen and Portia bought a home in Beverly Hills for $29 million. However, they probably felt they needed more space and purchased the adjacent houses. That meant a total investment of $48 million. The couple lived in the 9,200 square foot home for 5 years. DeGeneres sold it for $38 million for Ryan Seacrest in 2012, and it meant a $10 million loss compared to the money the couple invested. At the time, there was a drop in the prime in houses in Los Angeles, and it was probably the best deal she could get. Number 9. The Brody House. Ellen DeGeneres spent $39.88 million in this home in Beverly Hills. Like most of her real estate purchases, it brings in a lot of history. The house dates from 1949, and it belonged to Sidney and Frances Brody, who were wealthy art collectors. According to the New York Times, it was one of the top 5 homes in Beverly Hills. Although it was a phenomenal house, Ellen sold it just 7 months later to Sean Parker for $55 million. That means she had a $15 million profit. Number 8. Mansion in Beverly Hills. In making one of the most recent lavish purchases, she bought an impressive $49 million Tudor-style home in Beverly Hills. The new property has over 10,376 square foot, 5 bedrooms, and 12 bathrooms. The master suite features a terrace, a lofted ceiling, and a walk-in closet with lots of space. There's also a wood-fired oven, a lounge, and a gorgeous swimming pool outdoors. Ellen is not the first celebrity to own the house. She bought it from Adam Levine. Before that, the home belonged to Max Munchenick, Will and Grace creator. Number 7. Santa Barbara Home. The mansion in Beverly Hills was not the only real estate investment Ellen did this year. In February, the TV host and her wife Portia spent $27 million in a mansion in Santa Barbara. It seems like an insane value, but it was a great deal considering the initial price was $35 million. The mansion is at the Montecito Hills and is inspired by the Balinese and Asian style. The 8,188 square foot house has 3 bedrooms and there's a lovely pond outdoors. The impressive home has lavish materials like black limestone, oak floors, bamboo ceilings, and Afrormosia wood accents. Number 6. Porsche Cayenne. Ellen DeGeneres also loves cars, and she has a particular preference for Porsches. DeGeneres has some vehicles made by the German luxury brand in her garage. In her collection, there is a Porsche Cayenne that is worth $84,300. According to the website, the vehicle features a twin turbocharged 4.8-liter V8. Its motor produces 550 horsepower. Number 5. Charity. Ellen DeGeneres has an incredible net worth, and she doesn't use it only for buying things. The TV star also uses her wealth to help people and support several causes. She donated $50,000 for military families living in poverty, $1 million to help the Hurricane Harvey victims, $25,000 for scholarships, and the list goes on. DeGeneres often uses her show to support charity causes. To celebrate her 60th birthday in 2018, her wife created the Ellen Fund to protect and study endangered mountain gorilla. Number 4. Vacation. Ellen DeGeneres works very hard, and she also deserves some time off, right? Almost every summer, Ellen and her wife Portia have a romantic holiday. Their favorite destination is often in Europe. This year, they spent some days in Amsterdam. In 2018, they spent their holidays in Mallorca, Spain. Last year, the couple also went to Kenya, where they seemed to have a lot of fun. However, several tabloids claim the couple's not getting along, and they're getting a divorce. Ellen often shares a glimpse of her vacation on her social media, but she never confirmed the divorce rumors. Number 3. Thousand Oaks Horse Ranch. Although Ellen doesn't hold back on spending money on other things, her highest investments are on properties. In 2008, she bought this 26-acre horse ranch in Los Angeles for $8.5 million. The place dates from 1920 and belonged to the actor William Powell. After that, it became a monastery, a rehab center, and a barn. Ellen and Portia had to spend a lot of time and money on the renovation. Number 2. Watch Collection. Ellen DeGeneres has a taste for the most excellent things, and that includes watches. In 2018, she gave an interview to Jerry Seinfeld Netflix show Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, and she appeared wearing a Rolex that cost $175,000. According to Business Insider, the 1969 Rolex Paul Newman Daytona Reference 6241 on a steel bracelet became famous after Paul Newman appeared in public wearing the model. But this is not the only expensive watch Ellen has. The TV star has a collection that is worth thousands of dollars. It includes a Rolex Yachtmaster 40 Everose, a Rolex Oyster Perpetual Day Date, a Patek Philippine Grand, and a Patek Philippine Aquanaut Travel Time. And number 1, gifts to the audience. Ellen DeGeneres' show is famous for surprising the audience with amazing gifts. In 2017, during the Days of Giveaway that is part of her show, she gave 425 people on her audience a 6-night trip to Dubai. In 2016, the destination was to Abu Dhabi. Last year, she gave $1 million to her audience. You're all going to share this gift. It's the biggest gift I've ever given anyone, and I hope you continue to pay it forward and share all the good. Hold on to your Cheerios because all of you are splitting $1 million, she said in one of her shows. What do you think about Ellen's budgeting skill? Which of her purchases will you like to have, and which ones do you think are too extravagant? Share your thoughts with us in the comment section below, and then click on the subscribe button for more videos from Everything Entertainment.